today's quick tutorial, I'm going to share my 3 favorite techniques for refining the outline and making the illustration look smooth and clean. These simple tips can make a big difference and help take your artwork to the next level. But before we begin, if you love this cute illustration and would like to see exactly how I've created it, you can join my Patreon or YouTube membership. There you will get the Procreate file so you can follow along and create your own version. Now let's get started. Before I start introducing my 3 techniques, I would love to share with you a few tips that can really help you get a smooth and clean sketch before moving on to the coloring step. The first thing I want to talk about is the importance of taking your time with your sketch. Personally, I never jump straight into coloring after my first sketch. Instead, I like to refine it several times until I'm happy with the overall shape. For this illustration, I actually went through 3 different sketch stages. I started with a very raw sketch just to block out my ideas and compositions. Then I created a cleaner, more refined version, fixing the proportions and adjusting the details. Finally, I drew one last refined sketch to make sure everything looked clean and ready before I started coloring. For sketching, I'm using my 𝚁𝚊𝚌𝚑𝚎 brush, which I really love using because it gives me smooth contour lines while still feeling natural to draw with. But don't worry, you can achieve similar results with the many of Procreate's free default brushes. If you would like to learn more about choosing the right brushes, be sure to check out my brush tutorial. One thing I also like to do is sketch using a color that belongs to the similar illustration color palette instead of using pure black. Most of the time, I choose one of the darker colors from the palette I'm planning to use. It helps the sketch blend naturally with the final artwork and gives me a better idea of how everything will look once the colors are added. Spending a little extra time at this stage makes a huge difference later on because it allows the coloring process to be much smoother and more enjoyable. Now let's jump into the first technique, which is using a layer mask. I love using a mask because it lets me clean up my sketch without permanently erasing anything. I paint with black to hide the lines I don't want, and if I ever change my mind, I just switch to white to bring them back. It's super flexible and I never have to worry about losing part of my sketch. This makes it so much easier to smooth out my outline, remove messy or overlapping lines, and keep refining everything until I'm happy with it. Once my sketch looks clean and polished, it's the perfect foundation for the coloring step. Now let's move on to the second technique, which is using 𝚁𝚊𝚌𝚑𝚎𝚜. This is one of my favorite tools because it lets me recolor my sketch or line art without painting outside the lines. I usually pick a darker shade from my color palette and use it to recolor different parts of the outline. This helps the line art blend naturally with the illustration instead of looking too harsh or outlined in black. It's super quick, gives you full control, and instantly makes your artwork look softer and more polished. I use this technique in almost every illustration, and it makes a huge difference in the final result. I recommend to use this technique before adding shadows and highlights. And finally, here is my third technique, which is adding shadows and highlights to the outline. This simple step adds depth, dimension, and makes the line art feel much more alive. I usually add shadows underneath the lines using a layer set to multiply, then paint highlights on top using screen or add mode. These small details really help the outline blend into the illustration and give it a more polished 3D look. For this stage, I usually using my 𝚁𝚊𝚌𝚑𝚎𝚜 brush or my grainy texture brush to add shadows and highlights. If you would like to know more about this process, be sure to check out my rendering tutorials, or you can also watch the full tutorial here on Patreon or YouTube membership. where I walk you through my entire rendering process step by step. And that's it. Hope you find this helpful, and thanks for watching. See you on the next tutorial. Bye bye.